Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, Loving Keto, Ron's Weight Loss Journey, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and subscribe to my channel? It helps other people know when I post the latest video like this one. And before we get started, I'm not a medical doctor. I don't make any medical claims, so this is all based on my own personal journey. So please do your homework first and get permission from your doctor before you start any adventure regarding your health, like I've done in the past and I continue to do to this day. Well, today marks the week 110 keto results, and I'm happy to tell you that I'm down 2 pounds for the week. So I'm 215 this morning. I was 217 last week. I was a little disappointed in myself. So we had a really busy week. I did a lot of walking this past week in usual places, and Saturday we did the Johnny Appleseed Festival. We got down there about, I left my house at 6:30 and I started setting up my camera around 7, and then I just walked around a little bit before the event started and did some B-roll video. So I'd like to thank my friend Dominic Ciccone, who helped me film out the Johnny Appleseed Festival this year. He did all the other end that I couldn't get to because I couldn't be in 2 places at the same time. And so we got there, we set up the cameras around 9 o'clock and got them rolling, and we cut it off around 5:30, and we had a long 12-hour day, but I'm upset about it. And so here's what the deal is. Let's talk about how it went. It went really well. The video came out great. We got it all edited, and I'll be turning it to the studio today. Place was packed, thousands of people there, and everybody was well behaved. I took a lot of photographs of people and selfies that wanted to talk to me and say hi to me, and many who I never met before, but I was friends with them on Facebook, and they were glad to see me and happy to take a photograph of me. And so I did all that and got home. I was tired. I crashed, and Sunday I got up and I started editing all the video, and it took me better part of 12 hours to get it all done. And it's a lot of work without compensation, and that leads me to another point I'm making right now. My wife wasn't too happy with me being there all day, and we went down there early in the morning to set up, and it's 45 degrees in early morning fall day, and I should have at least gotten my meals. And and the other thing is, one of my friends there, Joe, actually, he gave me a couple of coupons for some free meals, and I goes, I didn't get any of these, and I should have gotten some of those. So I went over to the Rotary Club and I told them who I was, and they gave me a couple of free hamburgers, but I shouldn't be begging for that. I'm there for 8 hours as a public service. So, preserving our history, so future generations can enjoy all the great events that we have. And I'm not doing it no more. This is it. And I was talking to a lot of people Saturday about that. I was very upset about it. And there's a lot of work that goes involved at video editing. For those of you who have a YouTube channel, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm spending $60 a month for a video editing program that I don't get no help with, and I just have had enough of it. So this year is my final year doing video and for the city, and I probably will do the Colonial Band, and that's all I want to do next year going forward. And if they want me, they're gonna have to pony up and pay me, because I'm not doing it no more. I'm done. So here's what I had in mind for next year and in future going forward. I was walking around to all the many vendors, and I'll have some video behind me so you can see what's going on. But just so you can get an idea what I'm talking about, there was like 400 vendors set up, and you get a hold of the city hall and you say, I'm Ron, and I'd like to set up a tent and sell my product and or promote my business, and so how much does it cost to set up a tent? And it goes, well, depending on your location, it could be anywhere from $40 to $100, maybe more, I don't know. But I don't think it's that much, So next year, here's what I had in mind. I'm going to start selling merchandise, and I'm going to start selling my prints, and and see how it goes. And I'm going to start getting some shirts printed up, and put my weight loss and some cups, and put my many photographs that I take over the course of my journey. Not my journey, but the city that I take photography of. A lot of people ask me, Ron, you sell them? And I said, no, not really. Well, I'm going to start selling my images and put it, and I'll have them printed up on nice background canvases and frames, and whatever my cost is to have them printed up, and my time to go, so I can make a little bit of money at it. I'm going to use that same formula that Robert Irvine uses for Restaurant Impossible, with third, and so whatever my overhead is to get everything all together, that's what I should be selling my product for, and figure out what my percentage is going to be for to make a profit off of it. I'm not going to make a ton of profit on it, and also what I want to do is, since I'm really good at photography, I'm going to go back to school later on in the fall or early winter, and I'm going to learn how to do portraits so that I can, set up the same booth and, have like a canvas in the background and do portraits all day and sell prints, and that would be perfect for me. And then I can make a little bit of money at it. I'm not going to make a killing to where I want to be retiring, but you pick up a few $100s here and there would be great, and then put up on a business Facebook page or a SD account, which I have, but I haven't got nothing posted on it, and sell my prints that way. So what do you guys think about that idea? So let me know. And but anyways, I'm a renowned photographer. I've done a lot of photography, and I take really excellent photos and video, and and if you need anything like that done, you let me know. But yeah, so it's getting up to my weight now. So we started the week off at 217 pounds, and I weighed in this morning, I was 215. So I was really happy that I had a 2-pound weight loss or change. So what we're going to do coming forward, we're going to do a beef and butter fast, because I want to start getting my body into ketosis, and be real careful from this point on to the end of the year, because we still have a lot of work to do. I was talking to the priest Friday night at the parish, and he was asking me, he said, Ron, are you all done losing weight? Because I know you've lost 135 pounds. And I said, well, if God wants me to stop here with my weight, I'll stop. But as I continue to talk to God and Jesus every day, I'm thinking that I got to see another day like today, that, I have much more work to do. And I want to get down to 180. That's always been my primary target weight. And I've never been under 200 pounds since my junior high school days. And so that's what the goal is, and so we're going to continue on with our journey. Now, yesterday we did it first, and I'm going to edit those videos out, put them on later on today, so be watching for those videos. We made a bacon wrap drumsticks in the air fryer yesterday. Came out really, really good. That was the first time I ever did that with chicken and with drumsticks. And then we made something. I was just, looking for what can I use for a snack? That's appropriate for what I could have, without worrying about the calories. So I took 6 pickles, kosher pickles. Forget the name, brand pickle, but it's a well-known brand. I'll put the brand name up. And I took some store-bought bacon. I cut the bacon strips in half, and I wrapped up each individual bacon with the pickles, and I put a toothpick in. So the reason why I put the toothpick in through the pickle was so I could flip them around, because I wanted them to cook on both sides. And then I realized afterwards, well, geez, I didn't really have to do that, but that was just one extra step that I did, because I was watching another YouTuber, and I put them on for 8 minutes, and then I flipped them off the other side after 4 minutes on 370, and then I ended up putting it on for another 5 more minutes, because I like my bacon really crispy. And it came out really, really great. And then I made a little bit of mayonnaise sauce with a little bit of, I took a couple of tablespoons of mayonnaise with a little bit of sweet relish in it, and mixed that up together, and I had that as a final product. Oh man, that was so good. So now I got another little go-to snack, that's less carby that I can have, that's really healthy for you. And I have it filmed, I just got to edit the video, and I'll put that up on my channel. So be watching for that later. And we're planning on doing some really good beef and butter meals this week. And so when I get those filmed out, what I ate in a day during the beef and butter fast and my results and everything, I'll put that up there as well. But be watching for that. And yeah, so we're going to have another good week. Monday, today is the 26th. We're going to be going down to the city council member today, and 6:30 tonight, and be interviewed by the city council members, and I'm going to be becoming a member of the Leominster Emergency Management Center. I'm getting really excited about that. I just was a little bit upset this past week because the director wanted me to put on a good shirt and a tie or whatever if I had one, and I don't have one. I refuse to wear one. And it's that this is who I am. What you see is what you get, and it is what it is. But anyway, he just got me a shirt, and he'll be giving it to me Monday night, or tonight rather, and I go before the city council members, and they're gonna be interviewing me, and I'm gonna see if I can't get that video clip from the studio so I can use that, and I'll put that in the following week. But I'll be there for about 10-15 minutes, answer any questions they want me to answer, and I'm thinking about giving up all my out at city volunteering and just this is what I had in mind for later on, because everything's starting to get too much on my nerves, and I'm doing too much, and I don't have any time for myself anymore. And I'm thinking about just doing the Emergency Management Center. Valerie came up to me Saturday. She gave me a hug and a little, kiss on the cheek, friendship kiss, and said, told me, Ron, don't worry about it. I'll be there Monday night to support you. And I have a large group of people coming down tonight to support me. And I really appreciate that, because this is important for me. When I talk to God and Jesus every day, I said, well, what do you want me to do to continue to go forward? And he said, I want, because I don't watch any of the fake news, I'll call it, and then I just watch a little bit of the local news, sports and weather, and then I go to the back channels to get the news that I need to listen to. And I'm getting a call in right now to just get involved with the Emergency Management Center. Take baby steps and do, really pay attention to what they would need you to do, which is videotape training exercises and drill exercises, and getting involved in the local canteen when they have fires and stuff like that, and they send the canteen out on call, and to the neighborhood crime watch, and all that good stuff, and just learn everything I need to learn about it, because this is going to be a good fit for me. And that's the direction I'm going to probably go to when I eventually give up all my other activities. And so even filming for the studio, I think this year is going to be my final year filming, and I do want to continue on with the Colonial Band concerts next year and for the future generations. But I think that's all I'm going to do, because they only do about 5 or 6 concerts throughout the summer, and then they do one huge special at Christmas time, which I really enjoy. And those guys are top notch, and I really enjoy their music. They play a lot of the big band music, and I love that music. And Steve and John, the band manager and the conductor, they like me, they take a lot of pride in their work, and they always give me a nice thank you letter at the end of the year. And this year I even asked for one. They gave me a gift card for Dunkin' Donuts, and they took me out for dinner afterwards. So, I don't get that I don't get that any of the time. I'm lucky if I get a thank you, and I said, and I don't even really ask for thank yous a lot of times, because I do this from the bottom of my heart, because I enjoy filming and stuff, but it's just getting too much for me again. And, like I said, I'm there at a 12-hour event, and then another 8 hours of videotape, and that was like, you might as well say it was 24 hours, because I got to go down to the studio, schedule out the cameras, bring them home, get them all set up, bring all the stuff back, and I don't get help on any of that, so thank God I had Dominic, but I just, that's where I'm at right now with that, and unless something changes my mind to stay on to do this stuff, I'm not doing it no more. And it's kind of like what they tell these kids today, say no to drugs. Well, I'm saying no to filming now, because I'm going to concentrate on me and my health before it comes too much on my nerves and it becomes a health factor, and I don't want that to happen, because I push too hard to get this weight off, and I don't want it to get back on, and I want to continue on my journey and continue to get rid of the last 35 pounds that I want to get rid of. And so going forward, we're going to do a beef and butter fast, and I don't think I have anything more to say, but be watching for those 2 videos that I plan on putting up, and and I can't thank Dominic enough, and he's going to be down there to support me tonight, and I try to do what I can do, but like I said, sometimes the more you do, you feel as if just people just take advantage of you, and that's the part I'm getting tired of. Like last night, I didn't get any sleep last night. I was just up all night. I had a lot of things in the back of my mind, and sometimes I just need to vent off and go walking. I couldn't even go walk. I did do a little bit of walking Saturday because I wanted to take some photography photographs, but I'm not there to do photos. I'm there to do filming, but my passion is photos. And that's what I want to do. And so there's not a lot of money to be made in photography, but if you're really good at it, you probably could. I mean, I did have a job for a little while at the local newspaper, and I was getting $75 an event every time I went out and did journalism. So that's good money for me when I can do 4 or 5, gigs like that, during the week. I am available if you know anybody hiring for that stuff. I do take excellent work. I'm a storyteller. I know how to write down a script and put it together for newspaper editing. I want to stay local if I can, but anyways, I guess that's all I got to say. Again, thank you for joining my channel, the new subscribers. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It helps other people know when I post videos. And have a good week. And I'll post maybe another motivational video later on in the week and let you know how it's going for midweek. And I'm going to film out what Ron eats in a day for the beef and butter fat, so you might find that pretty interesting. But have a good week, everybody. Thank you for following me. I love you guys. Stay safe and stay healthy.